And first up on her Middle Eastern menu is the main, lamb kebabs with tabbouleh and roasted butternut squash.
I can't read that. I'm going to need some glasses, I think.
This is my first meat dish of the week, so it's kind of like my cheat day, and it's got all of the elements to be really, really, really good.
Sounds promising. Back in the kitchen, Jill adds parsley and eggs to the lamb mince before mixing.
Well, first meat of the week means its debut and my debut. And I think we might well get an encore. Boom.
I think I'm with you.
I hope it's not going to be one of those foot-long kebabs, though, because I won't be able to munch my way through all of that.
It's not that sort of kebab. It's little mini ones.
And breathe.
Ooh, where did that come from?
I have a few fans for a few different outfits.
Do you sign autographs too?
Only if you ask me nicely.
Oh, go on. Maybe once you've finished Will's veggie option of melanzane.
I'd be really surprised if Will hadn't heard of melanzana. He's a really accomplished cook.
Melanzane, I'm not entirely sure what that is. It could be Middle Eastern, it could be Israeli.
It's a very standard Italian non-meat dish.
So not Middle Eastern at all, then. Having griddled her aubergines, it's time to layer with mozzarella.
It's like a little puzzle, do you know what I mean?
It's a bit like Jenga, I suppose. The whole thing is topped with tomato sauce and cheese, then set aside to bake later. And accompanying the mains, for the third night running, it's...
Our good friend, roasted butternut squash. Again, why can't people leave this alone? It's my territory.
It's going to keep everyone regular.
Oh, do we have to go there?
It does as well. I was on the toilet last night all night, I tell you.
All right, thank you.
I would have liked to have been the only person doing it, but I am the only person doing it this way. It is roasted, but it's got a tahini sauce on it.
Having prepped the squash, she'll roast it later and serve with tabbouleh, the lamb kebabs, and a homemade tomato sauce.
So this is the tahini sauce. That's the pine nuts that go on top of the butternut squash. I would say we can rock and roll.
Having dished out the tabbouleh, Jill adds a tomato sauce for the lamb and finishes off with the butternut squash.
This could well be a winning main.
But here it is. For vegetarian Will, it's melanzane, and for the meat eaters, lamb kebabs, both served with roasted butternut squash for the third time this week.
Oh, my good golly gumdrops.
I think it is delicious. I'm absolutely chowing down here. Really nice.
I think it's really accomplished.
The vegetarian meal is very tasty. I love aubergine. I'm big into Middle Eastern food. It was basically a Parmigiano, and that was delicious. That was great. I don't think it worked necessarily incredibly well with the other elements on the plate.
The only thing I would say, because I haven't got my glasses on, I'm putting everything in my mouth because it's all so lovely. And then some of this butternut squash, the skin is a little bit hard, so I've had to discreetly take it out of my mouth. I don't know if anyone's noticed.
I always leave the butternut squash skin on because I think it gets soft enough for me.
I think a lot of it comes down to taste, because I would agree more with Ruth. It's just that I prefer mine a bit softer. It's been a good night. I don't think it's necessarily beaten mine. There's been more food left on the plates.
I don't think it was a perfect main course, but I think it was a damn good one.
Feeling positive about the food, Jill's keen to share another one of her passions.
A very large part of my life is to do with the spirit world.
I knew it! I knew it!
We just believe that everything is energy, whether it's a plant or whether it's a person.
I think she's very calm, and I also think her arty jewellery, I think people often who are into those sorts of things wear very, very arty jewellery, which I've really clocked every evening.
I have some strong beliefs myself, and I do believe that there is more to life than meets the eye. I used to be really interested in astrology. I know quite a bit about all that sort of thing.
I find it quite easy to read people's auras.
That's the energy.
Yeah.
And let's have a little go.
Yellow, purple, green. More of a turquoise.
What does that
Yeah, what do these mean? Is that a good thing, yellow?
Well, the fact is, I never know what it means until I look it up. And then I'm like, that is correct.
I know what the colours mean.
Yeah.
Does yellow mean?
It means overthinking at times, exuberance, happiness, but a bit of a worrier.
Absolutely spot on. I got a bit worried then when you said yellow because I thought you meant your skin tone. I thought I'd overdone it with the fake tan, so we're all right there.
I'm a yellow girl, apparently. I'm not sure if he was just looking at the print on my dress, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if I quite buy the whole aura thing.
So what colour have we got here? And I tell you what.
Purple.
So purple is the Aquarius colour, and that is quite spiritual and quite deep thinking.
I think the aura stuff is a little too literal in terms of like, you're purple, this is how you are. I don't really buy into that.
I don't know if I see Adam as deep and spiritual. He's funny.
Go on then, what colour is he?
I think for Adam, maybe like a polka dot, fluorescent yellow and red.
I see him more as taupe.
Green for Joe.
Green. Green is loving, and somebody who is a natural healer will have green around them.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm good at reading people's auras. They all agreed with what we said about them. It's difficult to be talented in everything.
And modest.
We kind of worked as a bit of a team there. Between us, we could set up a little booth on the pier, I think.
I think Ruth has fitted in like a glove. She's got bags of personality, and I think she's going to be a hoot.